welcome back to my channel. It's Brittany, and today we're gonna do a video about if I had to start my business over from scratch. These are the things that I would do. So I have 32 tips for y'all, and if you see me looking down, it's because I got my laptop right here in front of me. I wrote notes so that I wouldn't forget my talking points. So this is gonna be a lengthy video. I thought about splitting it up into 2 parts, but I know how it goes. You do a part 1, part 2. Some information is gonna get missed because somebody gonna watch part 2 and not part 1 and not part 2. Okay, so I wanted to make it easy for y'all. Need to pause the video, step away, run to the restroom to drink, that's fine. But just come back and finish the video. I promise you it's gonna be worth it. It's not gonna be a bunch of fluff. This video is gonna be jam-packed with great information. These are the things that I've learned over time of being an entrepreneur, a small business owner. I have been an entrepreneur and small business owner for 10 plus years now. And so I know a little something. And I just want to share it with y'all. So we're going to get straight into the video. Okay, number 1. If I had to start my business over from scratch, the first thing I would do is prepare my mind. Having a business is not for the weak. Being an entrepreneur in general, you have to deal with so much stuff as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. And some of that stuff you have to, everything that you go through as a business owner, you can't prepare for it. It just happens. You never know what your trials. You believe that you are going to have trials and tribulations throughout the life of your business. There's no dodging it. There's no getting away from it. So the best thing you can do is prepare your mindset. When you tell yourself that as a business owner, I'm going to have problems, I'm going to go through things, my business is going to be slow at times, my business is going to maybe suffer financially at times, but it's all going to work out in the end. It all will be worth it. Being a business owner, it's not for nothing. There's a reason that you chose to start your business. Mindset is everything, and that's why I made this number 1, because if you go into a business with the wrong mindset from the jump, your business will not be successful. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. You will not have a successful business if you go into this thing with the wrong mindset. If you go into business thinking that everything gonna butterflies and roses every day, you're sadly mistaken. And I would hate to see you fail. I would hate to see you get your heart broken because you thought owning your business was gonna be one way and it turned out to be another. So that's why I'm here to share the good, the bad, the ugly side of business. That is my whole purpose for starting this channel. So best believe I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, because I want y'all to hear me. I want y'all just to go into owning a business thinking the wrong way. So I ain't going to harp on it too much, but that's the gist of prepare your mindset. Tell yourself there will be good days, but there are also going to be a whole lot of bad days. A lot of bad days. But guess what? I'm going to get through it. I'm going to get through it, and I'm going to be okay. My business is going to thrive and succeed. But we got to get over those hurdles first. And even once we're over those hurdles, it's going to be some more hurdles. It's going to be some more hoops to jump through. So the best thing you do now is prepare your mind and heart. Prepare your mind and your heart starting this business. Before you start this business, make sure you're ready. I'm gonna leave it at that. Make sure you're ready. Number 2, treat your business like a business, not a hobby. When you have a business, you think different. The way you move is different than when it's a hobby. You take things more serious when it's a business and not a hobby. You may be doing say a baby blanket. If it's a hobby for you, you may not really care if it comes out right, if it looks nice once it's done. It's just something that brings you joy to be able to even do it. So your mindset, again, we back to the mindset. Your mindset is different when you look at your business as a business versus a hobby. A hobby, you just not gonna take it so serious. Like it's just something I do for fun. Like, it's not that deep. But when it's your business, your baby, you gon' do any and everything to make sure that business turns out right. You gonna make sure you have top-notch products. You gonna make sure that you manage your money wisely. We gonna get to money in a little bit. It's somewhere on this list. I don't know where it's at, but I know I put it on there, y'all. Trust me, I know I put it on there because that's something that needs to be talked about too. But treat your business as it is, a business, not a hobby. Because even if you're not a full-time business owner or entrepreneur, even if you just do it as a side hustle, it's still your business, and it should be important to you. So your customer service got to be top notch. You should care what people say and think about your business. You should care what kind of impression you're giving others on social media, what kind of things you stand for and support on social media as it goes on your business page. What you put on your business page does matter, as well as what you put on your personal page when you link it to your business page. Treat your business like a business, and if you want to treat it like a hobby, then make sure that's exactly what it is, just a hobby, because that business ain't going nowhere. I'm just being real, and I promise y'all, I'm not trying to discourage y'all. I'm trying to encourage y'all to start these businesses. So what if everybody else is starting businesses? So what if everybody else is selling lashes? So what if everybody's selling bundles? You can sell it too, and you can do it better than the next person if you prepare your mindset and treat your business like a business. Okay? Got it? You still with me? Okay, y'all. I need y'all to be with me, cause we in this for the long haul. Cause this video, it's gonna be a little lengthy. And like I said, if you need to stop, take a break, it is a pause button. So feel free to use it. Okay, number 3. Do your research. I research everything. I research so much. It's ridiculous how much I research, but that's because I love learning. I love having knowledge. And I love knowing what I'm doing with my business. I love being able to go to YouTube University, type in whatever's on my mind as far as my business. And I use for other stuff too. I just bought a house. We still moving in and everything, but this is my first house. There's going to be things around here that I need to work on and fix or whatever. I might do a DIY. No, I'm going to hire somebody, y'all. Let me not even do that. I'm not finna fix nothing. I'm not a DIY person when it comes to house work. But y'all get the point. If you need to fix something in your house and you want to do it yourself, all you got to do is go YouTube. YouTube can teach you how to build a house if that's what your heart desires to do. There's hardly nothing that you can't find out on YouTube. I say hardly because there was something that I was typing in for a job before I got this job, and nothing really pulled up that was pertaining to that career that I was looking at. And I'm also a remote coach, so if you need help finding a remote job or a work from home job, contact me at my email down in the description box, and I'll be more than happy to assist you for a fee, because we don't work for free around here. Just saying. But yeah, back to number 3. Do your research before you jump in head first. Make sure you got some idea about what you're doing. Don't just start a business, go buying stuff, inventory, and just spending money on any and everything, and you have no idea what you really need, what you really don't need, how to do this, how to do that, because you haven't done your research. It's never a good idea to go into business without doing your research, because you also need to look at the pros and the cons. Every business model has them. Every single business has a pro and a con. No matter how great and wonderful a business idea may be, it's something to it. Do your research at all times. And now, let me clarify. Let me clear up, because I don't want y'all leaving here confused about nothing that I am saying. And if you are confused, ask me in the comments, what did I mean when I said this? What was the reason for saying that? I don't mind answering y'all questions. If y'all got legit questions and you're not just being mean or, trying to debate and cause problems, if you legit have questions for me, legitimate questions for me, I'm more than happy to answer those questions. So, leave a comment. And while y'all at, like, comment, and subscribe. I already said comment, but like and subscribe as well. I really appreciate when y'all subscribe to me. And it makes me feel seen and heard. And so I love that. And I want y'all to stick around because I got a lot to share with y'all. I'm really finna put y'all up on game. So just stay tuned. Okay. Number 4, create a business plan. So many businesses, and see, I messed up here too. When I started my first business, my second business, my third business, I didn't create no business plan. First of all, when I first went into business, I didn't know what no business plan was. Like a business plan. What is a business plan? Like, I know what I want my business to be, and that's the plan. I know how I'm gonna do it. I know what I want to buy. I know what I like for my business. Like, that's the plan, but I ain't writing it down. But I did my research, y'all. Yeah. Did my research and learned the importance of having a business plan. A business plan is like when you build a house, you need a foundation first. You can't just take a house and build it on sand. You need a firm, sturdy, immovable foundation to build that house on so it don't go nowhere. When a storm come, unless it's a bad storm, it ain't gonna go nowhere. With rain, lightning, and thunder. Your house ain't gonna blow over and fall over like the little piggies that got their house blown down by the wolf. Like, no, that's not what we're doing. That business plan is the foundation of your business. So many businesses fail because they do not create business plans. Your business plan details how your business is going to be ran, your why for starting the business in the first place, why you started the business, where do you see your business in 5 years, where you see your business in 6 months to a year, financial projections, how much money are you going to need to put into inventory, how much money do you plan to make each year, what are your expenses. Like, a business plan covers so much. Like, I'm not even scratching the surface right now. And if y'all want a more detailed video over business plans, I'd be happy to make it. Because since learning about business plan, I do create business plans now for myself, for my businesses. I haven't done one for my most recent business yet, but that business hasn't even launched yet. So we still in the planning stages. But I recommend not even waiting until you get ready to launch. You should be doing a business plan from the jump, the very beginning. When you come up with your business idea, you should sit down, make time to sit down and start planning out your business piece by piece. And you need to get a thorough understanding of what kind of business you hope to run. Business plan set you up for success, so don't ignore it and don't skimp out on it. I know you up there thinking like, well, I really don't need a business plan. I'm just, not going to do that. That's too much work. First of all, you can go to Live, L-I-V-E, plan, PLAN.com, and this site will walk you through how to make a business plan. It helps you with every step. No, there's no excuse for not creating a business plan. And if you think you ain't gonna create no business plan, but your business gonna be successful, it may be successful, but what if it's not? Then who's to blame? You, girl, because you ain't make that business plan like I told you to. What is you doing? What is you thinking? I'm just playing, y'all. But no, for real. Make that business plan. You will thank me later. It will be, again, so worth it. And y'all gonna hear me saying that probably throughout the video because everything I put on this list, it's worth it. Some of it takes time. Some of it takes a lot of effort. Some of it don't take hardly no time or hardly no effort, but we as humans, sometimes we like to take the easy route. Wherever's easiest, even if that means not doing something that we know we should be doing, we'll take that route for the sake of not having to do too much. Now, I know people be saying like, oh, you need to stop doing too much. When it comes to your business, do too much. Because you really ain't doing too much. You doing what you got to do to make sure your business succeeds. To make sure your business grows and scales at a fast pace. To make sure you get to the money. That's what you're doing when you create a business plan, when you do your research, when you treat your business like a business and prepare that mindset. You're doing so much for yourself and your business. And your business is going to thank you later. And even if it don't, it's going to be worth it. I don't know what to say, but it's going to be worth it, y'all. I promise. Okay. Now that we got that understood. 5. We're on number 5. Y'all keeping up? I'm going to be doing check-ins. Make sure y'all still with me. Okay? All right. So, 5 is register your business properly. Now, there are a lot of ways to set up a business. You could be a sole proprietor. You could be a partnership if you work with someone else on the business. You could be a LLC, a limited liability company. I personally have LLCs, 3 of them, and several sole proprietors. Well, sole proprietorships. I am a sole proprietor on some of my businesses, and others I am the owner of 3 LLCs. How you do it? I'm also an owner of a S corporation. So how you register your business and how you want to define your business is up to you. Don't think you gotta go out here and pay money to create an LLC, because I know in some states those LLC fees is ridiculous. I've heard people say they had to pay $500 to start a business or to start an LLC in a state. But keep in mind, you can start an LLC in a different state than where you live. So do your research on that. If your state is saying pay us $500-$600 just to start an LLC, don't fall for it. Just don't, unless you just want to be registered in your state that's charging that much. You know, I'm not telling you what to do with your money, because it's, at the end of the day, your money. But if you're like me and you love to save money, or when you're able to, then there's really no reason that you would have to pay that much when you can just go to the state. Like in my state, we pay $50 to start an LLC. $50 compared to $500, even compared to $200. $50 looks a lot better. So even if I didn't stay in my state, I would still want to register in my state most likely, or some other state that have similar fees. But either way, like, I'm getting off topic. Regardless of how you choose to register your business or what you register your business as, make sure that you are doing it properly. What I mean, this is what I mean. Don't use your personal address as the business address. Get you a virtual address, a virtual office, whatever. Do not use your home address as your business address. Like, that becomes public information. That information becomes public and it's open to anybody. Anything goes when you use your home address as your business address. And why do that and run the risk of compromising your security, you and your family's safety, when all you had to do was pay $10 a month to get a virtual office, a virtual address. When you go to try and get funding for your business, they look at all of that. They look at the address. Sometimes they look at the registered agent. They will pick your business apart. They'll look at the phone number. If it's your cell phone number, they probably ain't finna give you nothing unless everything else checks out. So keep that in mind. But like I said, we're gonna talk about business funding in a little bit. Right now, I'm talking about registering your business properly. Make sure you get a registered agent. You can use yourself for a registered agent. But for me doing my research, I choose to use Northwest Registered Agent as my registered agent. And that's what I will put when I'm filling out for a business. If I was filling out for a new business, when they ask for registered agent, I will put Northwest Registered Agent's information. I am not sponsored by Northwest Registered Agent. That's just one that I learned about a little while ago. And so I plan to change all of my businesses, my 3 LLCs, over to Northwest Registered Agent. And there's other registered agent companies as well. So even if you got like a lawyer, a family attorney, or somebody that, not even a family attorney, a business lawyer or attorney, you could use him as a registered agent. And what that just means is that he's going to get the mail, anything that comes in for like franchise taxes and, notices and stuff, or even worst case scenario, if somebody wants to sue you, that communication is going to go to your registered agent, and then he'll communicate it to you what's going on. So it can serve as a protection as well. So like I said, make sure you use a virtual office as your address. Make sure you can use an app for your second phone line. Get a registered agent, and anything else that goes into starting a business, any information that they ask for, you want to make sure that you are filling everything out properly. So that's it on that. Okay, that was 5. Now we're going to do 6. Build business credit and apply for funding. I knew it was coming up. I knew I was close. And I was closer than I thought. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it real quick. Because I don't want this video to be too long. But it's already getting up there. But the stuff I'm talking about, I promise y'all is going to be so happy that I broke it down the way I am. Because these steps are important. And if I was starting my business over, I definitely would take my own advice. That's how important these steps are. Because I would take my own advice if it was me that was starting a business again. Okay? And in some cases, in most cases, in all actuality, I am taking my own advice, because everything on this list, I've been working on in some capacity. So just know that I'm practicing what I preach. And I'm not just feeding y'all a bunch of hogwash while I'm sitting in the background doing a bunch of different stuff. No, I'm telling y'all exactly what I've done, what I plan to do, what I have done for my own businesses. To build business credit, you need NAV Boost, NAV Boost. You need a DUNS to apply for a DUNS number. Google it, and you can find a website. Follow the instructions on the website and apply for that DUNS number. You're going to need it. It's basically like a credit score for your business. And NAV is also like a credit bureau, rather, is what I mean. They're like credit bureaus for your business. They keep track of your business credit score, so to speak. So you definitely want to get a DUNS number. Then you want to sign up for different companies that will let you do trade lines. I couldn't think of the name. Y'all, I don't know if y'all could tell, but I had lost it for a second. My brain was just spinning. And y'all know that okay. Y'all know that SpongeBob episode where he was inside his head and he was just throwing paper and stuff trying to find his thoughts. That's what I was just doing, because I literally knew what I was talking about. I just couldn't think of the name. I lost it. But I found it, so we back on schedule. You need trade lines. And so there's different levels to the trade lines, and there's different companies. You can go on YouTube and type in how to build business credit. I mean, you're already on YouTube, but you know what I'm saying. I can make a video on it if y'all want that from me, on exactly how to build business credit. I'm not going to get into it here, but there are levels to building business credit. And if you want to build it quick, when you sign up for those accounts, those trade lines, basic trade lines, and then you'll go up another level, and then you start getting like gas cards and stuff. Then you go up another level, and that's when you'll start applying for like business credit and loans, business loans, and even as far as funding for your business goes, there are also a ton of grants out there that you can apply for. Now, you're not guaranteed to get them, but you might. You just might get a grant or two or three. It don't hurt to try it. You lose nothing by applying for those grants. It doesn't hurt you in no kind of way. So just apply. And you never know. And I could share some grants with y'all too. I know someone on Instagram who posts different grants. Okay. 7. Take your time, but stay in motion. So, you don't have to rush this thing. Now, I understand you got bills to pay, and you may be struggling to make ends meet. You got mouths to feed. You know, you got kids. You got a husband. Whatever. I get it. But don't rush. Do not rush this process, because you will regret it in the end. I've done it. I have went into my businesses blindly sometimes. Not all the time. Not every business I started, I went into it blindly. But at least at first, when I first started, I went into that business blind. Do you hear me? Can't see my hand in front of my face. I had no idea what I was doing. And did I ever regret it? Yes. Because I would be so much further now if I had started my business when I did and stuck with every single business that I started. Oh, I'd be rolling in dough right now. But we not rolling in dough yet. Not yet. But I always say that had I stuck with the things that I started back then, right now, I believe now I could be broke. Even if I did start my business 10 years ago, I still could be in a state of broke. But I honestly, in my heart, feel that I would have made a lot more money by now and my business would be more known. It would have grown tremendously over time. But fret not. If you started a business years ago and you did like me, you gave up on some of them, and then you started back, and then maybe you got discouraged and you gave up again, don't worry about it, because you still got time. You got time right now. Don't wait for the perfect time, because you'll never start. There will never be a perfect time to start your business. So just start it anyway. Start it now. So, take your time. Start that business. Don't wait another day. Go ahead, do what you gotta do and start that business. But pace yourself. Take your time, but keep moving. You gotta keep moving. You can't say, oh, I'll do that next year. Cause I know it's almost November. This year done ran up out of here, and left us looking stuck. But guess what? We ain't gonna be stuck for long, because you gonna start that business. I'm gonna keep doing what I do with my businesses, launching new businesses, and we gonna be okay. We gonna be good. We is gonna be good. So take your time, but stay in motion. Just do that. And number 8 is what I was just saying. Don't procrastinate. Do not procrastinate. Just start the business already. You probably got half of it figured out, at least if not all of it. But you are down yourself, and you may still feel confused. So you keep watching videos. You keep researching and researching and researching. Yes, you're supposed to do that. That's what you're supposed to do. But at the same time, you got to be putting forth the action. You got to be doing things to start your business, to get up and running. Don't just research and sit on your business. Get it going. 9. If I had to start my business from scratch, I would learn as I go. So, learn as you go. And that kind of, see, that you see how it's all kind of going together. I talk about one thing, and then it kind of flows into the next topic, or next step, tip, whatever you want to call it, tip. These are tips. You can choose to follow them or not. It's really up to you. I'm just trying to help and be the voice of reason. Okay? So, learn as you go. Don't feel like you gotta learn everything all at once before you start your business. No, learn as you go. Learn along the way. But keep moving. Like I said, stay in motion. Okay, number 10. That was number 9. Learn as you go. 10 is, don't set expectations for friends and family. Or anyone, for that matter. Don't set expectations for who should support you. Because that's when you get your feelings hurt. I learned that the hard way. Here I was posting on my stuff on Facebook. I got 98%, probably 95% family, 5% associates. So here I am, excited about my business, and I'm thinking my family and friends gonna be excited too, and they gonna support me for sure. You know, they gonna support me, and I'm looking forward to that. So here I go, posting myself on social media, saying come shop with me. Crickets. But rewind. First, I announced that I had started a business. You know what happened? Take a guess. Yep. If you said everybody started congratulating, That's exactly what they did. Everybody under my comment, in my comment section, congratulations. So proud of you. Congratulations, girl. You know, but then I turn around and post my products hoping that my family and so-called friends will support me. Nope. Mm-mm. Crickets. Yeah, that's what I heard. Crickets, y'all. And I know if y'all already own the business, I'm sure y'all can relate to this. And that brings me to a post that I seen on Facebook where somebody said that it's sad that family and friends won't support you, but complete strangers will support you before your family and friends will. And it's true. And even when your family and friends don't support you, because some of them don't support you and they never will. That's the reality of it. Your family and friends, some of them, most of them ain't really for you. And they not going to support your business because they mad, they sad, they jealous, they bitter. Some of them. Others, they just broke. And others, they just don't like what you selling. They just don't want what you selling. I'm not saying just because your family and friends don't support you, they horrible people. But in some cases, that's exactly what it is. They're jealous of you. You did something that they didn't do. But in other cases, you have some people that want to support you, but maybe they can't afford to. Because times are hard. Everybody is dealing with something. Everybody ain't dealing with money issues, but everybody dealing with something. And money can be tight. Money can be short. However you want to describe it. People be having money issues. And so I don't feel it's fair to set expectations because regardless of why somebody chooses not to support you in your business, I mean, because that's not the case for me with my immediate family, my daddy, my mama, even my little brother, my granny, my auntie. They all have bought stuff from me, from my boutique, and they all have supported me tremendously. So I'm not even talking about my circle, not my immediate circle now. Those family members that spread out everywhere else, they don't support me, and I'm cool with that. I'm not even mad or bitter about it because they don't have to support me, just like your family and friends don't have to support you. It's an option, it's a choice. And I'm thankful to anybody in my circle that chooses to support me, but never will I make that a requirement. Never will I say, y'all gotta support me. Y'all better support me. No. Who am I? No. So don't set those expectations. If you don't want to get your feelings hurt, don't even go there. Don't even take it there. You don't even have to tell your family that you starting a business because, like I said, some of them are haters. And they gonna sit there and they gonna tell you, no, you need to keep your job. You need to keep working. You don't need to start no business. It ain't gonna go nowhere. It ain't gonna do nothing. It's, people love being negatives at times. And they choose the wrong time to be negative. But I've heard so many people, like I said, again, that's not my situation. That's not my case or whatever. My family fully supports me and what I choose to do with my business. And when I wanted to start a business back when I was 18, they supported me every step of the way. Unfortunately, everybody don't have that, and I realize that. So you have to be careful who you allow into your circle. You have to be careful who you tell your business to, because not everybody room for you. And I learned that a long time ago. And to go along with that, 11 is don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged if no one supports you. or if it feels like no one is supporting you. Because believe me, it's people out there that see you and they waiting on their next paycheck to support you. They waiting on their income tax to support you. And even if they not, it's millions and billions of people out there on the internet that's shopping, that's looking for what you selling. And they will find you if you do your part. You market your stuff and you put it out there in the way you should. Someone is going to see you and notice you and buy what you're selling. Keep that in mind. And just because you're not getting any sales right now don't mean you never will. So keep going and don't be discouraged. Number 12, stay positive throughout the entire process and lifespan of your business. Never resort to negativity even when you feel like it. Because there will be times you're going to feel frustrated. You're going to be angry. You're going to be sad. You may cry. And you may feel like screaming. That's okay too. Like, do it. But don't sit in it too long. As humans, we need to learn to normalize sitting by ourselves and sitting with our feelings and emotions. It's okay to not be okay. Like, that's for real. I don't say that to sound cliche or nothing like that, but it's definitely okay to not be okay. No one is okay all of the time. Everybody has their moments. And that's okay. Just don't sit with it for too long. Don't let it ruin your week, your day, your month, whatever, your year. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. And then let it go and move on. That's something I had to learn myself. So I'm not telling y'all to do, like my daddy always say, I'm not telling y'all to do something that I don't do myself. So know that when I'm sharing these things with you all, it's for real. And it's things that I have to do and tell myself all the time. So don't get discouraged. No one supports you and you're not getting sales. But stay positive and things will start to look up for you. Okay. We getting there. Is y'all still with me? Now, if y'all need to pause right here, go ahead and pause. 13. Now, this is about inventory. Order inventory in small quantities. Unless you do a pre-order method, you should not be ordering 6,000 lashes, 4,000 press-on nails, 500 bundles, 500 purses. Like, no. No, if you're just starting out, you have no customers whatsoever, you just opened this business, you didn't do pre-orders, so you have no orders already paid for, save your money. Save your money. Order some samples. That's why I'm going to call them, because that's how small that quantity need to be. If you're going to sell 6 different lashes, you should be buying 12 lashes, 2 of each. And this ain't no definite number. I'm just giving an example. If you're going to be selling 3 different purses, 3 to 6 purses is what you should order. If you think or believe, not even think, if you believe something is going to sell well, it doesn't mean that it will, but if you think you're going to sell out quick or believe you'll sell out that item quick, order a few more. Don't go order 200 more. Order a few more. I learned this the hard way also. I still have products from my first boutique. Yeah, because I didn't promote it and it didn't sell. If you don't promote, how you expect to sell anything? I promoted a little bit, but not enough to get noticed. I gave up too easily. But that was the old me. The new me don't let up. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. New me do not let up. Like, I get discouraged. I don't get on social media for weeks at a time. I don't post. I don't do none of that. I could schedule my posts ahead of time. Sometimes I be too discouraged to even do that. But guess what? When I start this next business, I'm finna be on it. I'm not playing no type of games. I am going to do everything that I'm telling y'all to do right here and now. So, order inventory in small quantities. 14. That was 13. We on 14 now, y'all. We on 14. So we gonna start an email list / do email marketing. You need to build an email list. Even if you think you don't, I'm telling you, you do. You do. You really do. Because think about it. Who owns Facebook? Who owns Instagram? Who owns TikTok? Not you. Not me. Social media sites, wherever, if they ever go away, what you think gonna happen to your followers? Your 3,000 followers. How they gonna go away? Poof. Be gone. Ain't no getting them back either. If Facebook were to shut down today, who would you have to market your products to now? Exactly. No one. But an email list, you own your email list. So anybody that's on their email list, you're free to reach out to them. And they're not going nowhere. Unless something happens to your email site or whatever, your email list is there to stay. And so are those email subscribers. And when you release new stuff, guess what? You can send out a mass email, an automated email, and people gonna start coming to your site. When you drop something new, you send their email out, and they gonna come. Some people don't even open their email, so everybody ain't gonna come, but I guarantee you somebody gonna come. A lot of somebody's gonna come. So build you an email list. Put an email form on your website and collect emails. Do a freebie and a lead magnet, which is the same thing. Your lead magnet should be free for them. And don't just, let me tell y'all something, because don't just set up an email pop-up and say for updates, discounts, and sales, or to know when we release new products, join our newsletter, join our email list. They join your email list, they should get something free. I don't care if it's 50% off. That's something that big businesses use a lot. They do give discounts. If you sign up for my email list today, I'll give you 50% off. If you sign up for my email list, I'm going to give you this free ebook. Just make it interesting and make it relatable to what you sell. If you sell a service, an ebook will make more sense. If you like a coach or something, a life coach or something like that, it would make more sense for you to give out a book than a discount. Vice versa. If you have a boutique, a store of any sort, it would make more sense for you to give a discount on products or even a free product than to do an ebook. You catch my drift? Okay. Moving on. That was 14. Now, 15, use social media to advertise. So y'all know how I was saying that if Facebook go away, Instagram go away, TikTok go away, you ain't gonna have nobody if you don't build an email list? Well, still good to build followers and to post on social media, because guess what? Social media is free. Social media is free 99. Get you an Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, whatever you want to promote on. Choose what's best for you and your audience. You have to go where the people are at. You have to go where your people are at, not just any people. You need to go where your people are at. Meet them where they are. I'm sure you've heard that before. You have to meet your audience where they are. If that's on TikTok, because you cater to younger crowds, go to TikTok. If your product caters more to middle-aged women, you might want to go to Facebook. If you cater to millennials, or Gen Z. Most likely millennials, but Gen Z on there too. Instagram. It all depends on you, your audience, your preferences, what you want to do, what networks you like the best. Whatever the case is, promote, promote, promote on social media. Do not sleep on this. This is an amazing opportunity. But you also have to stand out and be different because everybody and their mama is promoting on social media. Yeah, there's some people that's sleeping on it that don't really post like that. I'm one of them. But I know better. I know I need to post more. I know. And it don't help me just know. I got to do it. And I'm going to start that tonight. But I'm telling you this. Promote on social media because it's free. And it'll help you make money in the long run. So, 16 is don't sleep on ads. Advertisements can boost your business, give your business a boost. But only run ads if you know what you're doing and you can afford to lose money, because 9 times out of 10 you will lose some money in the beginning because you don't know what you're doing at first. Unless you do know what you're doing, you may not lose no money. But it's running advertisements is a gamble. You do it and you just don't necessarily always know what you're gonna get. You put the work in and then you have to let them run. You have to test and test and test them ads. You just have to keep doing it. And sometimes they can take 3 months before you start seeing results or return on your investment, ROI. Or if you got money like that, I mean, if you just said like that, you could hire somebody to run ads for you. Somebody that knows what they're doing for a fact and can get you where you need to be with ads quicker. Just a thought. Okay? So don't sleep on ads for 16. 17 is make decisions cautiously and carefully. Make decisions cautiously and carefully. So you don't want to just be out here jumping into anything. I'm not telling you to throw all caution to the wind and just, when I say start your business and don't wait and stuff like that, I'm not telling you not to tread carefully, not to make informed decisions. That's exactly what I'm telling you. Make informed decisions. Tread carefully. Know what you're getting yourself into. Make sure you can handle it. And make sure you're ready. Then go for it. And that's 17. So I'm going to stop right there, y'all. I know I said I wasn't going to stop, but this video getting kind of lengthy. And I just get the feeling that some people ain't going to want to watch it because it's too long. So I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to take a breather. I'm going to give me some water. And I'm going to come back and talk to y'all in the second video. So this is part 1 of if I had to start my business over from scratch, here's what I would do. Okay, this is part 1, y'all. I'm going to see y'all in part 2. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Come right back to part 2. Okay? Because I'm not done. I'm not done yet. I got some more to tell y'all. If y'all want to know, I'm going to see y'all in the next video, right? Okay, see ya.